there friends, this is Grace and I'm sharing with you the second layout that I had made with that kit that I had put together, just pulling some stuff out of my bin of new stuff. So I'm going to start with this heart 6x6 paper, and I had pulled out a stamp with hearts on it, and I decided that I was going to add some design to this page. It already has pattern in it, but because it was subtle, I thought that I would emboss some hearts using some white embossing powder. And so I'm using kind of a medium-sized heart with this, and then I'm going to go again and add another one that says love, and it's a bigger heart, and so that's what I'm doing here. One thing though that I did notice while doing this particular embossing was that for some reason, some of the, as you can see, that first one, the first love that I made, it wasn't as strikingly white as I've done with the others. You can see that over there. So I'm going to go back and do it again. So I'm not sure if it's because I didn't put enough embossing powder on it, or I just didn't stamp my Versamark on it very well, but I will go back and redo that just so that it will be the color, or the white embossing will come out better. So that is the first thing that I'm going to do with this page, and this page is going to be about some of the books that me and my two older kids have gotten at the library. One specific day in June, you know, it's the start of the summer, and so we grabbed a lot of books, and so I decided to take pictures of them, just kind of to show the part of our everyday where there was a time where these were the books that my kids were interested in, and so was I. And so yeah, I just stacked them and then took a picture with them on our couch. And I am still using some of this 6x6 paper from Lily Bee Design, and I have those punched out cardstocks that was punched out into a frame that I'm actually going to use as tabs. And then these are letter stickers from the the Target dollar spot. I'm going to just label them so that when we look back at these books, we know that the top picture were books, the books I chose, and then Marcus's was in the middle, and then Madeline's is on the bottom. And this was actually about, I would say, 2 years ago. And so it's kind of nice to document this because the the book choices of my kids have changed. My son is more on kind of Lord of the Rings type of books now, or they're thicker chapter books, and so is my daughter. At this time, I decided that I wanted to play with the container of buttons, brads, and embellishments from Basic Gray. I've had it for a while, and I'm going to create a heart with it. And so I used a die cut to kind of do my heart frame, and I lightly penciled it in so that I can keep the shape while I add all of those buttons on there. And so I'm adding the buttons first, and because they were bigger, and then I was going to add the brads as kind of a filler for the space. And I noticed that because I didn't adhere the paper, there's actually a pattern paper um, that I had adhered it on, and not my white background. Because I didn't adhere my pattern paper on the background first, that it was a little bit bulky, so I'm going to end up cutting the shape and then just adhering it over another piece of that pattern paper with some foam dots, just because it was just too bulky, and the the way that it was raised over the page was just not, it just didn't look good. So here I am trying to finish my heart, and I love this technique so that I can use up a lot of this stuff, but it gets hard when your shape is like the heart one. It kind of gets hard on the corners of it, but I managed and I was able to do it. And so this is the time where I'm noticing that it's just pretty bulky, and so I'm going to cut it up. And oh, and I was trying to I was trying to erase my pencil lines for the heart, but it was just not working because the buttons were too bulky, and so parts of the heart, the pencil lines didn't come off, and so I just decided to just add a line, a pen line, to kind of make that shape stand out a little bit more. And so here I am putting the layout together. I like this kind of grid design on this page because although it's grid, there's a lot of things going on, like the hearts in the pattern paper, that I thought that it doesn't make it too boring for me. And so now I'm going to commit and adhere my paper. I'm still using the back side of a pattern paper for my white cardstock. I'm not even done with that stack, and so I'm kind of happy that I don't have to go out and buy white cardstock for right now. And then I'm adding some thinner washi tape just to add more um, kind of design to the page. And then I'm adding all of my other papers and elements. So I'm just trimming that down because there was that sticky thing on the top. You know how when you pull out some papers from a spine, you can get that sticky stuff. So I was just trimming that down. And then I'm using three 3 by 4 pages, I mean pictures rather. And then I'm adding some badges just to add some more dimension to my page. And of course, I'm going to use the visual triangle here, where I'm going to add it in 3 different directions, positions I mean, and then I did some hand journaling. So there's my page. I hope you enjoy it, and please give me a thumbs up if you like this page, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.